Hundreds of paging devices used by members of Hezbollah exploded across Lebanon in an attack that killed at least 9 people, including a child, and wounded 2,800 more. The blasts dealt a heavy blow to the Lebanese group, which blamed its arch-foe Israel for the attack. Hezbollah already had concerns about the security of its communications after losing several key commanders to Israeli strikes in recent months. Here is what we know so far about the attack. What happened? Shortly after 3 p.m., 1200 GMT, on Tuesday, hundreds of paging communication devices carried by Hezbollah members began exploding across Lebanon. The explosions killed at least 9 people and wounded 2,800 others, according to Lebanon's health minister Firas Abayad, who said more than 200 were in a critical condition. Those hurt include people wounded in the eyes, he said, adding that there had been a lot of cases of amputations. Hezbollah swiftly pointed the finger of blame at Israel, though Israel has yet to issue any comment on the attack. The influx of casualties overwhelmed some hospitals in Lebanon. The 10-year-old daughter of a Hezbollah member whose pager exploded in East Lebanon's Bekaa Valley was among those killed, the family and a source close to the group said. Iran's ambassador to Lebanon Mojtaba Amani was among those wounded, albeit lightly, according to Iranian state media. A personnel of American University of Beirut Medical Center stands next to an empty stretcher, as people, including Hezbollah fighters and medics, were wounded and killed when the pages they used to communicate exploded across Lebanon, according to a security source, in Beirut, Lebanon on September 17, Reuters. What happened in the lead-up? Israel had announced earlier on Tuesday that it was expanding the aims in its offensive with Hamas to include securing the northern front with Lebanon. Following Hamas' October 7 attack, Israel vowed to bring home scores of hostages taken by Palestinian fighters and to crush Hamas. Since October, Hamas ally Hezbollah has also traded almost daily fire with Israeli troops along the Lebanon-Israel border. Not formally declared as a war, the clashes on the Lebanon front have killed hundreds in Lebanon, mostly fighters, and dozens including soldiers on the Israeli side. They have also forced tens of thousands of people on both sides of the border to flee their homes. How was the attack carried out? A source close to Hezbollah, asking not to be identified, told AFP that the pages that exploded concern a shipment recently imported by Hezbollah which appear to have been sabotaged at source. After the New York Times reported the pages had been ordered from Taiwanese manufacturer Gold Apollo, the company said they had been produced by its Hungarian partner BAC Consulting KFT. This was more than lithium batteries being forced into override, said Charles Lister of the Middle East Institute. A small plastic explosive was almost certainly concealed alongside the battery, for remote detonation via a call or page. Israel's spy agency Mossad infiltrated the supply chain, he said. Header image, pages on display at a meeting room at the Gold Apollo Company building in New Taipei City, Taiwan on September 18, Reuters.